Hello, welcome to Futureverse Earth. Buckle up, because today's ride doesn't go to next year, or even the next century. We're going 10 quintillion years into the future. That's one followed by 19 zeros. So big even your calculator just looks at you and says, Bro, no, this is so far ahead that stars are gone, galaxies are exhausted, and Earth has rage quit existence. Even atoms are like, yeah, we're logging off. Earth? Evaporated. The sun? Retired. Dinosaurs? Please. They didn't even make it to the warm-up round. If anything is still alive at this point, it's either powered by black holes, running on dark energy, or forgot to die because it lost the instructions. If something intelligent still exists out there, it's unbelievably advanced, incredibly strange, or powered by science we'd probably call magic. So buckle up. Because this isn't the future of humanity. This is the future of everything. 1 billion years from now, Earth is officially done. The sun, slowly aging and feeling a little too confident, shines about 10% brighter than today. Doesn't sound like much. But Earth immediately goes, yeah, that's too much. Global temperatures rise. Ice caps melt. Polar bears start filing formal complaints. The oceans begin to evaporate, pumping water vapor into the atmosphere, which, surprise, makes everything even hotter. Rain doesn't fall anymore. It steams. Clouds aren't fluffy. They're aggressive. Photosynthesis shuts down. Plenty. Oxygen levels drop. Basically, Earth forgets how to breathe. Any life still hanging on is microbial. Deep underground, underwater, hiding like, if we don't move, maybe the sun won't notice us. Spoiler alert. It does. If humanity survives this era at all, it's only because we packed our bags, waved goodbye, and left Earth a very long time ago. 4 to 5 billion years, galactic collision. Around the same time, something monumental happens on a much larger scale. The Milky Way collides with the Andromeda galaxy. Stars do not collide. Space is far too vast. But gravity reshapes everything. Orbits are scrambled. Entire solar systems are flung into deep space. New stars briefly ignite as gas cloud compress. The two galaxies merge into a single colossal structure often called Milkomeda. 10 billion years from now, the sun reaches the end of its life. Hydrogen fusion in its core stops. Gravity wins. The sun expands outward into a red giant, growing so large that it swallows Mercury, then Venus, and possibly the remains of Earth itself. What's left of our planet is vaporized, its atoms scattered into space. Then, suddenly the expansion ends. The sun sheds its outer layers, forming a glowing planetary nebula. And what remains is a white dwarf, a dense, Earth-sized core, slowly cooling in the dark. Our solar system is no longer a system. It is a graveyard of debris. 100 trillion years, the end of stars. At around 100 trillion years, the universe crosses a critical threshold. This marks the end of the Stelliferous Era, the age of stars. No new stars are born. Every star that exists has either burned out into a white dwarf, collapsed into a neutron star, or fallen into a black hole. The sky is no longer bright. There are no galaxies glowing with billions of suns. Only faint, cooling stellar corpses remain. If anything resembling intelligence still exists, it must survive using artificial energy, matter recycling, or gravity-scale engineering beyond anything we can imagine today. Trillions to quadrillions of years, slow decay. As trillions turn into quadrillions of years, even matter itself begins to fail. White dwarfs cool until they become black dwarfs, cold, invisible spheres drifting through space. Neutron stars slowly decay. Occasionally, two stellar remnants collide, releasing a brief flash of energy, a rare spark in an otherwise dark universe. If proton decay is real, and many theories suggest it might be, then even atoms are not eternal. Matter slowly dissolves. Everything becomes simpler, colder, quieter. The Degenerate Era. Now we arrive at 10 quintillion years into the future. This is the Degenerate Era. The universe is no longer active. It is archival. Black holes dominate what remains. They orbit one another, merge, and grow, but even they are not immortal. Through Hawking radiation, black holes slowly lose mass. Over unimaginable spans of time, they evaporate completely. When the last black hole fades away, the universe enters near total darkness. The Degenerate Era. Now we arrive at 10 quintillion years into the future. This is the Degenerate Era. The universe is no longer active. It is archival. Black holes dominate what remains. They orbit one another, merge, and grow, but even they are not immortal. Through Hawking radiation, black holes slowly lose mass. Over unimaginable spans of time, they evaporate completely. When the last black hole fades away, the universe enters near total darkness. The final state, heat death. What remains is a universe approaching maximum entropy. No energy gradients, no juicible motion, no light, just thin radiation, scattered particles, and an ever-expanding void. Time still passes, but nothing meaningful happens. If intelligence exists at this stage, it is no longer biological. It is no longer planetary. It may not even exist within this universe. It may have escaped. It may have transformed. Or it may have created something entirely new. 10 quintillion years into the future, the universe is not destroyed. It simply falls silent. No explosions. No final collapse. Just the slow fading of everything that ever was. And yet here we are, alive in the brief, bright moment when stars still shine, in a universe that will someday forget itself. We exist now, and that may be the most extraordinary thing of all.